I did message him yesterday, I believe, and he did not respond. So there's the first sign right there for you. So why not show up to his house?
What can I do for you?
Hey man, I cannot get this motor to start. What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today I'm heading out to Bugbee Canyon, gonna go meet up with Austin and Devin and go do some kayak fishing. Last time I was at Bugbee Canyon, I was using bullhead minnows. First time ever using them, and I did not like them. I did not catch many fish. I caught one bass and one crappie, and that was it. So today I got some river minnows, and we're gonna go try out river minnows and see how those work. Hopefully they do better, because I do love Bugbee Canyon. It's just a cool place to be, and I want to go down there more. So let's head down there and go test out these minnows. We're also going to do some bass fishing as well, because a bunch of bass have been pulled out of Bugbee Canyon lately. So let's go catch some fish. You still have that bubble on your leg?
I popped that, and I popped one over here yesterday.
Dang.
Devin looked at him, was like, I think my leg's gonna scar.
Oh god, that's not good. So on the last trip, Austin didn't wear sunscreen. What an idiot. And check out these pictures of his sunburn. How bad did that hurt? Like, did it hurt?
Yeah, it still hurts.
Could you not feel? You had to feel it on the kayak.
I feel like a normal summer kayak.
Really?
It's second-degree burns going.
Oh my god, dude. Wear your sunscreen, people.
I'm all swollen. Big old blisters I had to pop all over my legs.
Ah, that's rough. That is rough. Left-handed. We didn't have much luck, which is why I stopped coming to Bugbee on the kayak. It's just, it never works out. But we decided to call it quits on the kayaks and go have some fun on the boat.
I could really use a change of scenery. Yeah. Everybody smoking all the greenery. Yeah. Close the match 'cause they were handed down to me. But I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go. It could all be worse, I could be a hater like you. It could all be worse. Pills to make the man, but that poison's gonna chew you from the inside out. So right now, say it with your chest now, say it with your chest now. I'm young, I'm free, can't nobody take me here and now. It's my time to run it out. It's my time to ride it. I'm young, I'm free, can't nobody take me here and now.
We're on a sandy beach. The waves are horrible. Big waves, big waves. Big waves, big waves. Some big old waves.
Man, we need to hit those.
I'm still fly, I know. I'm still fly, let's go. It could all be worse, I could be a hater like you. It could all be worse. Close to make the man, but that poison's gonna kill you.
We're driving around now, scoping out places to take the kayaks.
Dude, this is gonna be awesome.
It will.
Yeah, show up.
Can't nobody take me here and now.
Oh, big wave, big wave.
It's my time to ride it. I'm young. say yeah. Everybody's going somewhere. Young or old, I really don't care. Life has never really been fair. So put your fist up in the air. Say yeah. I'm young, I'm free. Can't nobody take me.
Alright guys, so I just dropped the minnow in the water and instantly caught this walleye. Heck yeah.
Well, I gotta open this door.
I guess I should put my GoPro on. Decent size walleye. Hell yeah, boy. Alright guys, first fish of the day, walleye. Damn dude, that was quick. Good thing you said put the minnow on, because I wasn't wearing my GoPro because I wasn't really expecting to catch a fish, but I caught one pretty quick. Probably in the water for like 30 seconds, but see if we can catch some more. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Damn, I got ripped its face.
I know, for real, you got it?
No.
Probably did. Probably ripped the crappie in half. Devin oversets his hooks and I barely set my hook. We need to equal it out. Oh. Oh my god.
Alright, babe, 5 cranks from the bottom.
Is it on? Dang it, I missed it. Oh, I took my bait. Bro, we gotta come around the kayaks. We were scoping out spots earlier for the kayak and this might be a good one. Being on this boat today was awesome and it made me want to get my John boat done even faster. I did find the motor for the John boat, but this happened. So this is really the only motor that fell in my lap that was available in my area. I posted online and no one had a boat motor around here. There was one guy, but he was asking me how much money I wanted to spend. He wouldn't give me a price and I was like, man, screw this, I'm not dealing with this guy. And this guy commented on my post and left this picture of a Johnson motor. And here it is. We got a 6 horsepower Johnson outboard motor. He said it runs absolutely great. They just replaced the water pump on it. There's the old one. Came with a new gas tank and new gas hoses and also a little stand for it as well. So this thing is old. It's not the prettiest, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it a paint job as well and make it as pretty as I can to go on my awesome John boat. All right, so I got the motor in the backyard now. We got it in a trash can. We're gonna fill this up with water and see how good the motor runs. The guy I bought it from said it runs. Let's go ahead and open her up. She looks pretty clean on the inside. I mean, she looks really clean. For how old it is, this is a 1965 6 horsepower Johnson motor. There is a little bit of damage right there. But other than that, I mean, everything looks really clean. The wires look good. There is a little bit of a cut in the wire right there, but it's just on the outside layers. The spark plugs look somewhat clean. I mean, for a 1965 motor, this thing is super clean. So let's see if she runs. Well guys, I gave up on working on the motor. I've tried the last 2 days. My fingers are all sore from pulling on the cord so much. But I just can't get it to start, you know. I tried, I changed the gear oil, I changed the spark plugs, I made sure the gas was good, and it just would not start. The guy on the Facebook post said that it ran good, and I kind of just went off that. I didn't ask him what year it was. That's my fault. It was a super old motor. It's probably been sitting there for a long time. I don't know, because I didn't ask that either. Yeah, part of this is my fault because I just didn't ask enough questions. You know, this is my first outboard motor, my first boat. I didn't know much about boats or what I needed to ask or what I needed to look at and check on the motor. So yeah, part of this is my fault, but I'm gonna head back to his house now and go talk to him, see if I can get my money back, or I don't know how this is gonna go, honestly. I texted him yesterday and he did not respond. So I'm just gonna kind of show up at his house today and see what happens. Ask for my money back. Maybe he'll look at it, maybe he knows how to start it. He probably knows the motor way better than I do. He's owned it for I don't know how many years. But yeah, we're heading to his house now and we're gonna go see what happens. Hopefully there's no conflict. I don't want any conflict. I want this to go smooth. but you never know, so I'm just gonna film it just in case. But yeah, we're almost there to his house. Let's go see what happens. Garage is open, maybe he's home. I did message him yesterday, I believe, and he did not respond. So there's the first sign right there for you. So why not show up to his house?
What can I do for you?
Hey man, I cannot get this motor to start.
Huh?
Remember me? I bought the outboard motor from you.
Yeah.
I can't get it to start.
Can't get it to start.
No sir.
Let me get the door. Oh, I got the garage door open.
Hey buddy. So he wanted to try and start it up, so we set the motor up in a bucket and he gave it a shot. He pulled on it.
Well, that don't seem right.
And adjusted a few things, and nothing. It wouldn't start. Hey, that's the most I've ever heard him do. He got tired of trying and said, well, let's just get your money back and we won't have to worry about this. And that was exactly what I wanted, so I was happy. But he didn't have enough cash on him, so he invited me inside so he could write a check.
Come on in, sit down.
Which of course made a few things run through my head, but I went in anyways.
Get this going on in the house.
Okay. I walked in and it was pitch black dark, and again, more thoughts ran through my head.
Oh, you would shut that door if you would.
yeah.
Come on in.
Then he mentions his wife was in the hospital, and once again, more thoughts ran through my head.
I've been running ragged. My wife's been in the hospital the last 2 weeks.
Oh man, that's not good. First he sat me down in the living room, and then we moved to the kitchen. And the first thing I thought about doing before he offed me was, I better reply to some YouTube comments. But then I was like, no, maybe I should dial 911 and have it ready just in case. But luckily for me, I didn't have to call 911, and I got my check and walked out of the house alive. Alright, so I got the money back. No problems at all. The guy was super nice. You know, this wasn't a total loss. I learned quite a bit about outboard motors. I got my hands on one. I learned all about the spark plugs, changing the gear oil, all of that, all the gears, how to start one, how hard two-stroke motors are to start. You know, I trust the guy. The guy was real nice. He seemed real trustworthy. He said it ran, and a few times there it almost started. So I believe the guy was being honest with me. It did run at one point, but when two-stroke engines sit there for a long time, they're really hard to start. So, although I didn't get an outboard motor, I'm back at square one. I didn't lose any money. I got all my money back. I guess I lost the money in the gas and the oil I put in the motor, but that's okay. That's not much. But the main thing is I learned a lot about outboard motors, and next time I go to buy one, I will know a lot more information about them, and I can make sure that I get a good outboard motor, because I want and need a good outboard motor. I do not want it to be hard to start. So although this was a loss, I gained knowledge, and that is good. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.